Hey, it's me, Ripper the freaking Clown, the unpredictable cartoon character come to life, and today is February 20th, 2018, which means the YouTube partner program changes take effect today. Those dirty bastards. Whew. I, for one, however, am relieved. It means that whenever I publish one of my family-friendly or edgy PG-13 comedy films on YouTube, you know, like a dog climbing a fence or Dick Van Dyke singing to school children, I won't be frustrated anymore, seeing 75% of my content instantly flagged as not suitable for most advertisers by the YouTube machine. Amid this shitshow debacle that YouTube force-fed us like an asinine shit sandwich, I find solace in the fact that more responsible, more diligent creators, you know, like that teenage girl whose only talent is cussing a lot, and, you know, let's not forget Logan Paul, I find solace in the fact that they still have ad revenue flowing in. Millions of dollars. Apparently they're not suitable for most advertisers like everyone else is. And on this day of change, wherein I am simultaneously relieved and I find my cotton candy clown heart warmed with love for the disingenuous, self-defeating, bastard YouTube machine, let's take another look at my comedy commentary on this situation, which is aptly entitled, Screw You, Tube. Dateline tomorrow. Faced with months of frustration with ScrewYouTube and having their videos demonetized under the false claims that their content is, quote, not suitable for most advertisers, end quote, and now having ads pulled from their entire channels under the guise of making the ScrewYouTube platform better for everyone as a means of dissuading bad actors, a mob of disenfranchised and angry small creators who can't and won't reach the new policy threshold by February 20th, 2018 to maintain ads on their channels, decide to storm the ScrewYouTube headquarters, seeking justice, and to voice their complaints about the blatant hypocrisies, contradictions, nonsensical nature, and gross unfairness of these piss-poor policy changes.
Hey, what's your problem?
We're small creators and we're angry.
You demonetized all of my family-friendly videos and falsely claimed they contained inappropriate content.
The same thing happened to me, and you won't review my appeals.
How can a video of someone swimming in a bathtub of Fruit Loops and milk get more views than any of the thought-provoking comedy videos on my channel?
I posted a video of Dick Van Dyke singing to children, and ScrewYouTube pulled ads saying that it's not suitable for most advertisers.
And after doing all this crap with the ads, you said you'd make things better, but they're worse, by removing all the ads from our channels.
You promised to make everything better.
Listen, perhaps you didn't read my December 4th blog entitled Screw You, Too. Plans to screw you harder under the guise of making things better by actually making them worse. Look, don't you understand? We had to punish everyone by randomly targeting and flagging your content because of a minority of bad actors. Everyone had to suffer for what a few rotten bananas have done. Alas, that is the American way. And speaking of rotten bananas, I recently demonetized all videos featuring rotten bananas because they are so controversial and offensive, and we need to placate our advertisers even when it makes no logical or rational sense. Our advertisers may not want to be associated with rotten bananas or rotten fruit of any kind. And furthermore, people, you probably don't understand that we've been holding you back for years by burying your content in ScrewYouTube search results and promoting other more lucrative channels, and more deserving channels with optimization and algorithms and other technical stuff that you're too stupid to comprehend. And of course, we also promote the channels that pay us to promote them, and you don't. This isn't anything new, people. Flagging your videos and demonetizing them was really just the first time that we overtly told you that we really want you to fail.
I don't want any more talking points and scripted comments about the ScrewYouTube's demonetization system, which is obviously flawed. I want straight answers.
It's your system, and you should be able to answer and explain why my Dick Van Dyke video was demonetized.
Your Dick Van Dyke video was flagged and demonetized because Mr. Van Dyke's first name is not suitable for most advertisers.
Hey man, you flagged a video of me cutting down a tree with a chainsaw.
Look, your use of a chainsaw was violence against a tree. That's not advertiser friendly here on ScrewYouTube. Look, let me reiterate this, and I can't stress this enough. In the past year, we've taken actions to protect our community against violent content, testing new systems to combat emerging and evolving threats. We've tightened our policies on what content can appear on our platform, or alternatively, what content can earn ad revenue for creators. We've increased our enforcement teams. And we've invested a ton of ScrewYouTube's money into powerful new machine learning technology to scale the efforts of our human moderators to take down videos and comments that violate ScrewYouTube's policies. We got a machine. Yes, we have a machine, people. I don't know what kind. It's just a machine. And granted, the machine doesn't really work right. It's still learning. And it seems to be flagging advertiser and family-friendly videos versus videos with actual offensive content. But hey, it's learning every day at your expense. And we appreciate your patience. And we encourage you to appeal if you think that your video has been falsely flagged. And we may fix the problem we caused if you meet our arbitrary and stringent threshold for appeals.
And what exactly is this machine?
Well, technically, by machine, I meant a cardboard box, and by powerful learning technology, I meant a chicken that could play tic-tac-toe. It just randomly pecks and demonetizes videos on our ScrewYouTube platform that we don't like. Yeah, but again, I can't stress this enough, everyone here. If you think your video has been falsely flagged by the chicken, appeal. It helps when you appeal.
We've all appealed, it doesn't work. We've all appealed.
What are you going to do about it?
Look, your appeal will eventually happen when you get 1,000 views within a 7-day period. And hey, I'm only talking about the views that we actually recognize and not the views that we just randomly remove from your stats. And hey, all you'll lose in the interim is ad revenue. I mean, really, that's not really a big deal, is it? And, you see, again, we decided to implement the machine before it worked because we have shit for brains. We want advertisers to have peace of mind that their ads are running alongside content that reflects their brand's values. Here's the deal. When a big Hollywood movie company or a network television show advertises on ScrewYouTube, we don't want the inappropriate content, curse words, or crude toilet humor of the R-rated film or the TVMA television program to be overshadowed by the content of the video running that ad. Much like punishing everyone for what the minority is doing, this hypocrisy is, once again, and alas, it's the American way. And if none of this makes sense to you, it doesn't have to, because we're ScrewYouTube. And we could do whatever we want. It doesn't have to make sense. or it doesn't even have to benefit you in any way. Because we don't freaking care about the creators that we care about.
It's not fair.
Hey, knock it off and quit complaining about our piss poor system. And hey, you know what? Just for that sassy back talk, you, right there, your whole channel's demonetized as of today. All your videos are inexplicably flagged. And let's see, you down there, I'm going to allow others to claim copyright on your videos and take your ad revenue, even when it's all your original content. And generally speaking, you know what? I'm going to say that all of your channels have had a combined 1 minute of view time this entire week. So there, dumbasses.
Turd.
Why would you use a machine if you knew it didn't work correctly, right? I mean, don't you have a modicum of intelligence?
My videos, they're all flagged about washing my car and buying gas at the gas station.
I like those.
And you know, no one will tell me why, no one.
Now, let me be perfectly clear, okay? ScrewYouTube advertisers are normally okay with their ads being shown on videos that violate copyright laws or somebody else's copyright. And let's face it, these illegally uploaded videos that violate copyrights, they make up probably 75% of ScrewYouTube content. But some advertisers may not want to be associated with controversial content like washing your car or buying gas at the gas station. Look, you may not like these actions, but ultimately we're taking these actions because it's the right thing to do. Creators make incredible content. You know, they build global fan bases on ScrewYouTube. Especially, again, when they steal other people's copyrighted work and get millions of views and tons of money from ad revenue from something they don't really own. Fans come to ScrewYouTube every day to watch, share, and engage with this content. And I must reiterate, by this content, I mean copyrighted material illegally uploaded and generating ad revenue on our platform. Advertisers have no problem being associated with this content, apparently, and alas, these are the channels, my friends, that make everyone a ton of cash in ad revenue. And we can all be thankful that they are above the threshold to continue with said ad revenue after February 20th, 2018.
So I can't make money off my videos or my own content, but people who illegally publish copyrighted materials can make money off the content they stole, and copyright holders can falsely flag my videos claiming they own the content when they really don't?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we think that, you know, this system works pretty well. Well, hey there, little creator. What do you have to say for yourself?
You thought my videos poopy butt.
No, sweetheart, we're not stopping your videos. We just don't want ads on them anymore because your videos suck.
What about saying that you'd make things better for small creators, and then weeks later you pull ads from all of us who didn't meet your arbitrary threshold for view time and subscribers? Even creators who have been monetized for 5 years suddenly have to meet this new criteria. You dirty bastards didn't even grandfather established creators into the new system.
It's like Amazon telling established authors that their books can remain on Kindle, but they won't be paid until they sell X amount of books.
Look, I'll be the first to tell you we've made mistakes in the past year, but we're applying the lessons we've learned from our work fighting this inappropriate content over the last year in order to tackle other problematic content. And while leaving all the copyrighted material alone on our platform, our goal is to stay one step ahead of these bad actors, making it harder for policy-violating content to surface and remain on ScrewYouTube. What I'm saying, obviously, and let me translate, my talking points to you people here today. Actually, we haven't learned any lessons over the past year because, hey, by implementing these new rules for the partner program, we have just decided to make things even worse. And we have decided to discriminate against smaller creators even further by screwing them once again, starting on February 20th, 2018. And hey, here's the deal. It goes without saying that anyone with more than 1,000 subscribers and more than 4,000 hours of view time per year, those people won't be posting anything inappropriate on ScrewYouTube. And let's break down that view time situation for you feeble-minded people who don't have a calculator. This means that your small channel will have to have been watched for almost 6 solid months within a year, within the past year, to qualify. And by proxy, again, once you meet that threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time per year, you suddenly and automatically become extremely diligent and responsible and trustworthy with the content of your content, and thereby worthy of having ads on your ScrewYouTube channel that will generate you, a penny per click. Ka-ching! Do you guys still say ka-ching?
I uploaded old-time radio shows from 1937 and on, and they were all flagged not suitable for ads. Doesn't demonetizing the ultra-pure content from 1937 prove your system is grossly flawed?
Yeah, well, let me tell you something about those censors from back in 1937, or, what they got away with on those old-time radio shows. They were pretty lax back then, back in the day. All the old-time radio content predating 1960s being flagged is not suitable for most advertisers because they're not suitable for most advertisers in relation to contemporaneous TV shows and sitcoms, all of which are the epitome of appropriate and allow networks to generate an additional millions of dollars unabated via ad revenue right here on ScrewYouTube. So we don't mess with those channels, the major networks, because they're just way too important and much more important than you people. So just dismiss the discrepancies and the contradictions and the hypocrisies of what we monetize and what we choose to demonetize.
What about that horrible dumbass who posted the suicide from Japan? Didn't he have like 1 million subscribers and obviously more than 4,000 hours of view time in the past year? Doesn't this international controversy caused by a ScrewYouTube star immediately prove that your new changes to the partner program are completely asinine and fundamentally flawed?
We arrived at these new thresholds, 1,000 subscribers, and the 4,000 hours of view time within the past year, after thorough analysis and conversations with creators just like you. Well, actually, not just like you. We talk with other more important creators who aren't really affected by any of these changes and who, of course, want more ad revenue for their own channels. But these conversations were productive in implementing the new rules in this ludicrous display. The new rules will allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positively to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them, the hacks who are already making tens of thousands of dollars in ad revenue per month. And at the same time, drive ad revenue away from everyone else, such as, yourselves. Because these creators, such as yourselves, they don't deserve a penny for their content, which, again, is pretty much what we're paying them per click in the first place. These higher standards will also help us prevent potentially inappropriate videos from monetizing, which can hurt ad revenue for everyone. Just not you, because you won't be getting any. And keep in mind, whose fault is it if you don't have 1,000 subscribers or enough views or view time. It's yours. It's your fault. And thereby, that tells us, screw YouTube, that your videos aren't good enough to have ads on them in the first place. You're getting screwed, yeah, but at the same time, we want you to think that we're actually doing you a really big freaking favor.
What you said makes no sense. And hey, that teenage girl who cusses a lot is another prime example. You pulled ads from my interview with 92-year-old Joyce Randolph, who played Trixie Norton on The Honeymooners, but all the foul-mouthed teenage girls' videos are still monetized.
While this change will tackle the potential abuse of a large but disparate, pathetic group of smaller channels, such as yourselves, we also know that the bad actor of a single large channel can also have an impact on the community and how advertisers view YouTube. I mean, screw YouTube. We're working to schedule conversations with our rich and thereby more important creators in the months ahead so we can hear their thoughts and ideas on what more we could do to tackle that challenge and to bury more small creators every single way possible. From general exposure on Screw YouTube to ad revenue. And hey, you better leave that teenage girl with the filthy mouth out of this. She's a sweet kid, and she's a talented kid whose deviance and potty mouth deserves to make those tens of thousands of dollars per month off Screw YouTube ad revenue. And let me tell you something. In your interview with Joyce Randolph, Miss Randolph probably said a word that sounds like a word that may be inappropriate for anyone other than that foul-mouthed teenage girl to make money from when she says it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Screw YouTube. We'll just launch an online campaign and maybe even a hashtag like #subforsub and subscribe to one another and watch each other's content so we can all reach the threshold. We'll get on Twitter and Google Plus and become a small creator army.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Do that.
Yes.
Right.
Thing you said.
Yes.
Whatever.
Hey, I subbed you. Can you sub me back?
No, sure. I just did.
No, you didn't.
No, don't worry. I'll do it later. Hey, everyone. I'll sub your channel if you sub me first.
Yay, a one-sided sub party.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, go ahead and do that. Spend hundreds of hours subbing to other channels and hoping that everyone will sub you back. You'll probably get 5% subs back, and screw you, YouTube. We'll just go in there and remove those subscriptions later anyway to keep you below that 1,000 subscriber threshold that deep down we, really, really hope that you'll reach. Good luck with that. And good luck with those sub parties. But guess what? You'll never reach that 6 months of view time in just 30 days, no matter how many people you enlist to watch your crap. And don't worry. We'll give you any ad revenue that you've already earned after February 20th. Because alas, we don't foresee you reaching that threshold and getting ads reinstated anytime soon. So we're just gonna pay you off and send you on your way. But hey, keep making those videos for Screw YouTube.
Maybe we'll all just leave Screw YouTube and go elsewhere. How do you like those apples?
Yeah. By the way, I actually had a video of some apples that got flagged as not suitable for most advertisers. Can you take care of that for me, clown bro?
Oh, really? Go ahead. Where are you gonna go? We're Screw YouTube. We're owned by Google, and we rule the freaking world. What are you gonna do? Move all your videos elsewhere? Where are you gonna go? Where to? Daily Motion? Or what about Kidding Me? Yeah, go over there. Spend all hundreds of hours moving your videos to those other platforms. You know what? Screw YouTube. We're a household name. We're the only legitimate video platform in town, losers. So you know what? You can either eat our shit sandwich and smile about it and ask for more, or you could take your piss poor view time and your pathetic subscriber count and cram it up your unmonetized arse. And if you need help figuring out how to cram something intangible up your arse, you can always find a monetized instructional tutorial video right here on ScrewYouTube. Hey, now, don't turn into a mob. Hey, you know what? You could still benefit from our Creator Hub and Help Center. Don't do this! You're the lifeblood of ScrewYouTube! You've made us laugh! You've taught us about the world and you've warmed our hearts! No, kid, don't do that. Hey, look, I've got $5. Take it. It's 10 times the amount you make this month on your ad revenue.
Pick his ass up.
I don't need to be here for this.
What are you going to do with that pie?
Get his glasses off.
No!